Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch map here on Elmcreek. This is the main series here. By now, you would have probably seen that there are a couple other series on the channel that I've put up. I've put up one for the Swiss map and one for the French map, and those are going to be a little bit more smaller, targeted series. This one's going to be the one that we're hopefully going to be doing a bit more of everything, except maybe probably not the cows and probably not the orchards like those other ones. So we're going to do a lot of the other stuff though, because this is going to be the regular series that goes on quite a bit longer, most likely. I was kind of checking over some things. One thing that I do think we've got going for us on this map, it has hurt us financially, right? We're not in a great spot financially, but one thing we've got going for us is that we own most of our equipment, which is a big deal. I mean, that is massive to be able to own as much equipment as we do. I actually forgot we had two tractors. Where's the other tractor? Hey, he's over here. So we do have these two tractors. One thing I will say, I was just looking at the other tractor. I mean, there's another really nice tractor right here. This Case medium tractor, 170 to 261 horsepower. Like, that's a really nice tractor. Like, I'm tempted to sell this Massey and buy that Case. Like, right? Like, we've already got a small tractor. This Fendt is going to be great for a small tractor. And it's got the front loader and stuff like that. Great. We're in a good spot there. A medium tractor wouldn't be bad, just to be able to have a little bit more horsepower for some certain things that we want to do. And being able to sell this thing and just immediately pick up this medium Case would be really awesome. This is a medium tractor, right? I'm guessing it's one of these. I mean, the horsepower is right up there. That's going to be one of the mods. It's going to be one of the end ones. Yeah, it's just this 7200 Pro. Normally $97,000 machine, which we could see that from the right up there. But that's a nice machine. This thing cannot have a front loader, which is fine. We've already got the front loader for it. But it can go up to 261 horsepower. That's pretty beefy. I can have wheel weights, wide tires with wheel weights, rear twins. Can technically have narrows, but those kind of look like goofy narrows, to be honest. We could have double. Look at that thing. I think we've got to do that. I think that's worth it. The other thing we're going to do is I'm just going to get rid of all the lease equipment. Leasing is great if you're going to do something just for like one season and then sell it back immediately right after. Like if we were going to lease the harvester, we harvest that one time a year and then we just send it back and we don't pay it the rest of the year. That's a good option to have. Something like this fertilizer that we're going to be using a lot. I think we need to buy some of these things. I'm just going to drive across this field. We didn't have a contract going right now, did we? No, we do have a spraying contract available. We do have a fertilizing contract available on field 5. It's not really great money, so I don't know if it's worth going all the way up there for that. I think we're just going to drop this fertilizer off at home. And then we are going to... Don't mind me. Excuse me. Don't run into me. We're just going to sell this tractor because we've already got a good small tractor that's got the front loader. I'm happy with that. And this tractor, it's been great. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with this tractor. It's not been bad. But being able to take advantage of that used sale, I don't think we can pass that up. So we'll buy that. We will return the Amazon fertilizer thing here. For one, I will say that other thing will be able to handle the fertilizer a little bit better because it's a heavier tractor. But truth be told, I probably will pick up a different fertilizing option. Drop it off over here by our pit. At some point, we're going to need a lime spreader anyway, and we can just use that as a fertilizer option, I suppose. We're going to unload this here, which, okay, that works. And then we are going to, I don't know if I have to let go of that after all, but we're gonna return that. We're gonna return the stone picker, I think. I mean, it's got some stone in it, but it's really not worth that much, to be honest. So we're just gonna return that. Like the $100 of stone is, who cares? I mean, most of these are pretty cheap, to be fair. And I think I'm gonna return both of these as well. I wish there was an option to just buy it from this menu. Like I've been leasing it. Now I want to go ahead and buy it. I think that would be pretty cool. So we'll go and return this. We will want to get it back at some point, but for right now, we're fine. So we're going to go up to the used. We're going to go ahead. Oh, we're going to sell this tractor. Just in case selling something shifts some things around, which I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm going to go ahead and buy this now since we do have the money. It's expensive to put better engines on it. I mean, the engine it has already in there is already really, really good. So we can always add more to it later if we need to. But for right now, this is going to be fine. We're going to buy that. We will need to probably repair it up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too expensive for that. And then we're going to come over here and sell this tractor. If I can go to the right menu. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to not to just sell that. I think we're good. And so now we have a medium tractor and a small tractor. And I'm pretty happy with both of these. Let's go ahead and go get this other one repaired, though. See how much that's going to cost. I mean, that's going to cost a little bit of money, but I'm still very happy to have this big old beefy tractor here. By the way, hopefully you guys can hear the tractor noises. Turned them up quite a bit. I'm hoping you can hear them. They're very loud to me, but of course I have headphones on and all the other stuff. Let's see. We'll go over here. Oh, repair is only like 3,000 bucks. Yeah. I can repaint it, but honestly, I don't care yet. I mean, once we get to a certain point, we can start repainting things. For right now, this is going to be just fine. Do we want to pick up the fertilizer thing for right now? I mean, we're not going to need it right away. Which fertilizer thing would we want? I'd probably want one of the trailers, to be honest. Or we don't have a sprayer of any kind, right? I could just do liquid fertilizer. I mean, I know I've dropped a little bit of solid down in that pit, but which I kind of do just want to get rid of at some point. But I could probably pick that up with one of the contracts at some point. We could just do liquid fertilizer. That way we could spray for weeds as well. Wrong button. Sprayers are not that bad, honestly. Like this spray right here with the front tank. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, the ones with the trailers are good too, but that's not a bad option. The fertilizer spreader. The other option is just to get a bradle to be able to do lime as well. We're going to ultimately at some point need both. So it's really not a huge difference one way or the other. I suppose we don't need anything right this second. So I think we can hold off for that. Let's go look at the contract real quick because there was a spraying contract. I do want to pick that up and get that rolling. I mean, I do have 2 tractors now and I can get me a nice sprayer. Save me a little bit of money, not a ton. It's 589 bucks. It's really not that much. I don't think there's any reason not to. You know, let's go and get the sprayer. The sooner we get all this stuff, the sooner we know we've got everything we need. We're not going to need the front tank right away, but it's only $5,000. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Why not? Our fields aren't big enough for it, but, you know, for one, it's not that big of a deal to have. All right, let's come over here and pick this thing up. We're going to accept that spraying contract without releasing anything. If nothing else, when we get a container of spray, it will be able to fill up completely. Whereas, as it is right now, it doesn't fill up all the way. Oh, you know, I think I could have adjusted the arms on this thing, couldn't I? Let me drive over here real quick. See how much more expensive that is. You. Customize. Nope, okay. This is not the one that I can customize the arms on. That's fine. All right, let's get us a bag of spray. A herbicide. I already own one. Is it over here? Am I just blind? It's been sitting over here. Yeah, it's right over there. Perfect. We'll use that. Hopefully that's enough to fertilize that one field, or spray that one field. Come here. Too fast. Uh, 1,129 liters. I feel like that's going to be good enough. It's field 59, right? Oh, way down there. Oh, wait, at least it's a nice rectangular field. I think that's going to be all right. I think we'll be able to handle it with this. I can go to the right menu. You should just put them all in one menu. It's not a lot of money, to be fair, but it's not going to take that long. So we will accept the contract as is. We're going to ignore that fertilizing contract. I'm going to have you just roll over there so I can go check on, see what else we want to get going on right now. Just come over here to this. Good enough. Really? Target's unreachable? Okay. Not sure how... Oh, I think the train was passing by. I think it recognizes that the train's there. Get the train a little further along. Hopefully that's far enough. Still can't reach it, huh? Okay. What if we wait till the train is even further along? Maybe it's not the train. Maybe I'm wrong. There we go. Maybe it couldn't go to that specific plot of land. It needs to go to the road. Doesn't matter. All right, so you guys are all good. Really, we don't have anything else to do on our personal fields right now. Like we are in a good state. If you come look at our fields over here, we are fully fertilized. Just literally waiting for that month to come around that we can get the growing rolling. So honestly, once we finish this contract, there's no reason why we don't just fast forward at that point, right? All right. Well, in that case, I'll just drive myself. Hopefully this is enough herbicide. Wait, was it down that way? It was down that way. Yeah, no, I'm going off the road. I was trying to look real quick. No, it's the next one. Excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm just a bad driver. Not the fastest tractor in the world, but should get the job done. Bump up the game speed, but we're about to fast forward anyway. As soon as I finish this contract, so it's not really going to matter. Do have a mod. The only non-Giants mod that I have installed is one that allows me to sleep anywhere, and that's just for my own peace of mind, quality of life, to be honest. Because otherwise, I'm having to sit here for several minutes trying to fast forward through the nighttime. Because I try not to record too often at night, and honestly, that's just time wasted that I could just be sitting here recording. So, for that reason, if no other, it is nice to just be able to fast forward through the evening quicker. No, the train wouldn't have been stopping this thing. Because this thing has the bridge over the railroads. It had to have been something with where I was trying to put it on the grass or something. Oh well. Alright, here we are. A little bit over it, but we'll be all right. All right, let's turn you on and go. Come on. It's like activate cruise control. Let's go. I hit the button. It didn't go. Oh, if I back up, you guys can't hear the tractor noise now. That's part of it. Part of it is that I like to play backed up a little bit further, so that's probably why tractor noise doesn't come through as much, even though it is pretty, loud enough. just weed that field 58 too. Look at that, how bad those weeds are. I think he's growing weeds over there. I think that's all he's got. I think we'll have just enough herbicide for this job. I mean, that's one good thing about having all of our equipment owned. The only thing that we're paying from month to month is the loan fee at that point. No leasing fees for us. I think one more pass will get us enough to get the job done. How often does that reuse thing pop up? Is it like monthly? Is it every couple of hours? I'll have to just check it regularly because, I mean, getting a tractor like this, who knows what else we can get that's really, really good. Should be able to pull this in a smidge, I think. Where's the width? There. I think that'll work. Close, but I think it's gonna be good enough. If not, whoops. But I think it'll be just good enough. I mean, buying the sprayer obviously did ding us a bit on the money, but at the end of the day, we're about to get our harvest. That's going to help us out quite a bit. And like I said, now we own it. I mean, now we're done. That is one thing. I thought we were actually doing worse on this playthrough. And I was like, man, we're just really struggling. But I forgot how much of the equipment we actually owned. And that's a huge, huge thing. Owning that much equipment. That means all you got to do at that point is pay off your loan. And then you're pure profit from there at that point forward. So that's a really, really good place to be. All right, let's get this contract turned in. And, you know, it's not a ton of money, but it'll pay for some of the loan fee for the day. And I think that's it. I mean, I think we can fast forward at this point. Just zip you back over to home, and then we'll go from there. Figure out what kind of stuff we want to do on this this playthrough. I mean, I still kind of want to do the cereal and stuff, and I've got an idea for the cereal. Because I'm not going to do grapes on this map. That's not going to be the goal for this map. We're doing grapes already. I'm happy with that. But what I think I will do, since I'm already doing grapes, I'm going to pretend like I'm buying grapes for my cousin in France. And I think there's an add-on I can get that lets us buy like a buy point for like fruit and stuff like that, for basically any of the producibles like that. So I think we can just buy some raisins from that and then do all the other stuff for the cereal ourselves. And I think that'll be okay. It's not like we're not doing grapes. It's just we're not doing grapes on this map is all. That guy's not going to slow down. He's just going to pull right in front of me, isn't he? Oh, come on, dude. I mean, I know I didn't have to slow down, but come on. It'll let me pass. All right. There we are. Yeah, and I think we're good to go. I did turn all the leased equipment back in, right? Did I leave any over here? Nope, nothing leased. Feeling pretty good about that. By the way, here's all the download, the DLCs. In case I haven't shown that yet, I did grab a couple others that Giants had done. I don't see the sleep anywhere on here, but I definitely have it. Yeah, all these other ones are Giants at the moment. So, okay, well, nothing new on the use. We're good. Then I'm going to jump out of here, and we are going to sleep till tomorrow. Nice and rainy. We're only what, 2 or 3 months away from harvest? We're not that far off. Oh, the quality of life from this mod is so good. I mean, if I had a house, then we'd be fine. But I didn't buy a house on this map, so there you go. Wheat's coming along quite nicely. A couple little splotchy spots. Hopefully we're getting maximum yield from it. Oh, let's check the lease equipment or the used equipment again. Oh, look at that thing. I mean, we do not need that at all. Like anytime, but getting that thing for half price is a big deal. We can pick up some straw instead of baling it, but to what end? What would we do with just loose straw? I don't think we would do anything with it, so I don't think that's worth it. And plus, it's very expensive. Yeah, we don't need any of these things. These are all too big for us at the moment. Too big. All right, so what are we doing today? Let's check, make sure our fields are in a good state still. No other weirdness. Nope, fertilizing's good. Everything looks good. And we are just a couple months away. We're in May. We can harvest, if it was barley, we could do it next month, but 2 months away for wheat. So let's just check on some contracts, and then we're good to go. Where am I? There we go. There are some fertilizing contracts. And there's a bunch of spraying contracts, which we can do these as well. I mean, obviously we've got to buy the herbicide, and we do need more. So, probably what we will do is, I mean, I could just buy liquid fertilizer, just do it all with my equipment, but I only have the one, and I'd like at least to get a couple tractors going. I think what we do is we borrow the one from 5, and then do 54 with it. So we'll borrow the items for this one. We will accept this contract, and then we're going to grab, it doesn't really matter, any of these contracts, probably just the most expensive one, because we can do that with our sprayer just fine. And we will accept this contract without borrowing, and there's our 3 contracts. So, first things first, let's get our current tractor back to the, just about decapitated myself. Let's get you back over to the store to pick up some more herbicide, and we'll just probably fill you up completely. You're going to go out there. Really? Okay, fine. I will get you out to the... I was actually sitting there thinking, as soon as I started that, I was like, I wonder if he'll just roll over our fields. And I mean, they shouldn't have crop destruction turned on for AI, but it still would be a little annoying. All right, now you can go. Cool. All right, and then we can grab you. We need to get you some... let's actually get there at the weight first. We need to get you some fertilizer. And we will do the most expensive contract first. Honestly, we're just going to buy a bunch of fertilizer. Well, we're not going to use a ton of fertilizer because fertilizer goes slower, but we're going to need a decent amount. Probably 3 bags at least. If we have leftovers, well, not amazingly ideal, but should be good. Actually, this is going to be way too much, isn't it, still? But we'll have it for future contracts. We are going to keep doing fertilizing contracts. That's not going to change. All right, we have a little bit of space left. I'm going to have you go back to the farm and see if we can get that stuff out of that ditch just to get rid of it. So I'll just bring you back over here somewhere. And then you are good to go. Probably 2 of these, I would think. Just to make sure we have plenty. I mean, I know we're going the whole, and we're not going to get all of this money back for these contracts, but we're going to use all of this stuff. Is kind of what it comes down to. You never run out. You never run out of a need for herbicide and fertilizer. You are going to go to, which contract was the spraying? 9. I'll just go up here. Should be fine. Close enough. We'll get you there. You are ready to go pick up that rest of that stuff. Hopefully it all fits, because I like to just get rid of it off my field. Oh, not quite. That's all right. We'll get some more later. And then you need to go do the bigger of the 2 contracts. Because we took the equipment for the smaller one. We don't want to do that one yet. So you're going to field 54. 54 is near us, I think. Yeah, it's right over here. So we can just drive over there. Nice rectangular field, just the way I like it. This really wide spreader. Pretty close. Pretty good. All right, got you going. Let's grab this other guy who is almost there. I'll just drive the rest of the way for now. So thank you for everybody who has just let me know that you can do contracts with each other's equipment or even your own fields. Do your own fields with contract equipment, stuff like that. I know, like I said before, I have tried it before and it didn't work. That was back in 19. But it's also possible that I tried it after I'd actually completed the contract and before I was turning the equipment in, I tried to use it. And once you complete the contract, you can't do it anymore. So I think that's all it was. I think I just tried it after I had completed, and it gave me the false information that I couldn't do it at all. But it looks like, I mean, obviously, for sure, we can do it with equipment as long as we do that other job first and then come back to it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in here. When we come back, we'll get started on finishing these contracts up. and kind of go from there. So I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.